Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are doing well at your safety of your home. I welcome you all to today's video on the topic effect of COVID and its corrective measures taken by universities of USA. I believe many of you might have seen our videos on the effects of COVID and the corrective measures taken by UK universities, by the Canadian and Australian universities. So today we are going to discuss the corrective measures taken by the universities of USA due to COVID-19. Let me give you my introduction. I am Romesh Khandelwal. I am co-founder at Mentor Knowledge Management Private Limited, and I look after the worldwide universities admissions and scholarship department at Mentor. So let's begin with the information that we all know that USA is one of that country which has the worst impact of the COVID-19. The casualty level and numbers is very high. It is among the, I believe it is the top country with the worst effect of COVID. But with the time the situation is getting normal, the things are improving, the number of cases on daily basis is decreasing, the rate is of cases is decreasing. So we are hopeful that the things will be normalized very soon, and with that hope only we are going to discuss the further things in this video of today. So what are the updates we are going to discuss in this video? I just give you a brief idea in the beginning. We know that the summer intake has already started. Students are not able to fly to join their classes. So many universities have started the online classes for the summer intake. Universities are very positive for the fall intake that the things will normalize and a student would be able to come down to the university, travel to the university and start their regular face-to-face classroom sessions. But still universities have prepared themselves for the worst, that is they have prepared themselves for the online session for the fall intake as well. uh, because we know that the courier and other things are not working. Many universities which otherwise would accept only the hard copies, they have started accepting the application documents in the digital format or the soft copy format. Many universities have relaxed their admission criteria also. They have waived off their requirement of the GRE or GMAT kind of tests that otherwise were mandatory. Universities, as we know, that IELTS or TOEFL are mandatory, but because the physical tests for the IELTS and TOEFL are not happening, so universities have started accepting the alternative English proficiency tests that we are going to discuss. One of them is the Duolingo English test. Many universities, to motivate the students to continue with their application process, have waived off their application fees. So this way students are able to uh, apply to those universities without the application fees. And many universities have extended the application deadlines because if in India we see the situation, universities and colleges and schools all are closed. So if you want any of your application document like the letter of recommendation, transcript or any such thing, provisional degree certificate, medium instruction in English certificate, such all documents you are not able to get. So universities in USA, they have extended their application deadlines with the hope that soon the things will normalize and the prospective students who want to apply, they would be able to get their application documents from their home universities so that they can apply to those US based universities. Many universities are deferring their application to the future intakes at no additional cost. So that means if you're applying for the summer intake, they would defer your application for the fall intake at no additional cost. And universities have also started issuing the digital I-20s. So these are the few topics we are going to discuss in the coming slides. First of all, let us discuss what is happening for the summer intake. That the universities, the students who have already got their I-20s, who have already got their visas for the summer intake, but they are not able to fly to the universities because of the travel ban and lockdown and all these things. Because of all these things, many USA universities which had April and May intake, they've decided to take the online classes. Even in India, we can see that even the students going to schools and colleges, they have started their classes online. Same way the universities in USA, there are many universities who are offering their classes in the online format. Students, they will study their summer 20 semester on online, and if and when the situation get normal, they can continue their further semesters by traveling to USA and start their regular face-to-face classroom sessions to complete their studies. This will help students to start courses on time without delay. They do not need to wait for the things, for the lockdown to open, for the government to allow to travel and all these things. They can continue their education for the summer intake at the safety and comfort of their home. So what are those universities which has started their online classes for summer? I'm just listing few of them, like the Florida International University, the University of Cincinnati, California State University, UMass Boston, Cleveland State University, University of Colorado Denver. All these are the universities which has already offered and started their summer intake on an online or digital platform system. Then there is a online digital platform, American Collegiate Life. A few of you have already heard this name before also. They are offering their online courses in summer 20, which are full-time credit bearing. That means if you are attending any online classes on the American Collegiate Life platform, uh, you would get the same amount of credit and same credits which you would otherwise have got if you would have gone to the university and have attended the regular physical face-to-face classes. That means attending these online classes would have no negative impact on your CPT and OPT chances and criterias. As I said, all your credits earned would be articulated to the following university I'm going to name. But first of all, just for your knowledge, let me tell you, the American Collegiate Live classes would be conducted at UMass Boston and would be telecasted from that university. But if you have the I-20 for any of these universities, I'm going to name them here, you can attend the classes online. So these are Adelphi University, Auburn University, Florida International University, Louisiana State University, University of Dayton, University of Illinois, Chicago, University of Kansas, University of Massachusetts, Boston. All these universities, let me tell you how it works. They have started only for the UG program, undergraduate programs. If you are a student of undergraduate program, for any of these universities, you have the I-20. You for the May, that is the summer intake, you can enroll yourself for the online platform with American Collegiate Live, and you would start studying the first semester. As you might be aware, are known as the head start semester, where most of the subjects are common irrespective of what study program you have enrolled for as an undergraduate student in any of the universities of USA. So irrespective of the study program you have enrolled, irrespective of the university, the Head Start semester has most of the subjects common, and you will be studying those common subjects, and you will be getting the full credits for your studies that you are doing online on the American Collegiate Live platform. So now the question arises, should we opt for the online classes? As I said that Even in India, even in the school, even at the school at the primary level, students of first standard, second standard, they are taking the online classes. They are not missing their any part of their studies. They are at their home and they are attending the online classes. So when you are a student or when you are a registered student of an American university, definitely you can go for the online classes. The reason are you would not feel any lack of the experience that you have during the regular physical classroom session. Same like the regular physical classroom sessions, face-to-face session, in these online classes they would be fully interactive. You would have the tutors and instructors to support your academic growth. uh, the added advantage is because you are not actually traveling there to take your classes. You are saving a lot on your transportation cost, on your food cost, on your accommodation cost, and all these things, and still you are not compromising with your education or studies. At the same time, you are not compromising with the cross-cultural experience that you get when you go to an international university, because here also you would be in an online class with the students coming from different countries. You can still make friends with them, you can connect yourself, connect with them, and experience the cross-cultural interactions. You can even save up to 20 to 30% on your tuition fees, because universities are giving you discounts and scholarships if you are attending the online classes. So overall, I believe, if you ask why or should we opt for the online classes, I would definitely recommend you to go for it. It is definitely a good idea. You are saving cost, you are saving time. You are so it is definitely, it is not affecting your CPT or OPT chances. So in all, it is a very win-win situation as far as the universities or as far as the students are concerned. So this was all about the summer intake. Now for the upcoming fall intake, how the universities are preparing, what they are doing. So there is one online study platform known as the Into online platform. They are generally offered the pathway programs. So now they are also offering the regular semester programs, which are embedded with the pathway programs. If you are the student of any of these into US, any of these universities, they are the into US partner universities like the Washington State University, University of South Florida, George Mason University, Oregon State University, Colorado State University, Duke University, St. Louis University. All these universities are the partner of Into US online platform, and you would be if in any case the fall intake, you are not able to travel or fly because of COVID, you can still continue your studies just like the students of my intake are doing. You can also do your online classes. Teaching would be the combination of credit bearing English and general education. As I said, the Head Start program, that is the common subjects which are common across the faculties or study program that you are doing. And you would be having the proper interactive sessions. You would be not missing any of the good things that you get during the regular classroom sessions. You will have the regular assessments. You will receive letter grades as university crosswork, and there would be no progression required from online to face to face. That means whenever in future you would be able to travel and attend the face-to-face sessions, you would not have to do anything additional if you have previously attended the online sessions. Again, as I said in previously also, that you would be benefited on the scholarships and discount in tuition fees. You would get scholarships for the new applicants who confirm before July 31st. They will receive 20% discount on their tuition fees for the first semester. This offer can further be topped with other scholarships as well as as well, thus allowing for a lowered cost of attendance. So definitely it is something you can say it is a blessing in disguise. This COVID-19 is definitely one of the biggest tragedies that we are going through, but at the same time sometimes such things bring us some blessing also. So now the universities are offering you scholarships and discounts which will help you in saving a lot of your cost. And let me tell you, all these discounts and other things would be there even if you are attending the online classes or you attend the offline classes. Suppose you attend the by the fall, by the beginning of the fall, if you are able to fly, the discounts and scholarships will, whatever discount and scholarships that you have been given, they would continue to be with you and they would not be waived off. They would not be withdrawn. To experience the into online, how the classes are conducted, you can go on YouTube, you can search the into online, and you can see how interactive, how um, smart way they are conducting their classes. So when you go, if you suppose you for the fall intake, what the universities are doing, they are giving you three options. They are known, they are technically uh, they are told as triple guarantee system. You have three options. First is everything would be normal by the fall intake and you would be able to fly and commence your regular classroom sessions. Plan B, you can start the first semester in the online basis and complete all the future sessions and a regular classroom sessions. Suppose you are not willing to fly right now, even if it is permitted, or suppose you are not willing to attend the online classes, then many universities are giving you a third option also, where you can defer your fall admission to the January intake. You have to understand that if you want to apply for the deferment, you first have to see that the university has the spring intake for the study program that you have got the I-20. Let me tell you here that the universities are very positive. Even we are very positive that the fall intake would be a regular classroom session. You would be able to fly. Right now, embassies are not working in India. Right now, flying is international flights are not operating, but things are getting normal very fast. Even in China, the US, two or three US embassies have already started operating and started accepting the visa applications. So in India also things will very soon be normal. Embassies will start operating. So um uh, you should not what would I say? Um not do anything where you are left behind. You should prepare, you should keep ready all your documents, your I-20, your bank balance. If you want to apply for the loan, then loan documents and everything, you should keep ready. And as soon as the embassies are open, you should apply for the visa. Still, if the embassies are not open, that also you can continue your education on the online system. So what measures taken by the USA university? They are become liberal on the requirement for the GRE GMAT test. They for the undergraduate program they are liberal and waiving the SAT or ACT test for bachelor's program. They are accepting the alternative English language test like the Duolingo English test or the TOEFL home edition or the IELTS indicator. All these alternative English proficiency tests are accepted by different universities for the different programs. So you need not to wait for the IELTS regular test to be conducted. You can appear for any of those tests and you can make yourself eligible for the application and admission. Many universities are offering application fee waivers, and the universities have also started issuing the I-20 on the digital format. So if we talk about waiving GRE, GMAT test for masters and for the waiving of SET and ACT test for bachelors, you have to understand that many universities have become liberal for these, but you would get these waivers only if you have good overall academic profile. So this is really a good opportunity for those students who had good academic profile. They want to apply for the fall intake, but they didn't appear for the GRE or GMAT exams, or in case of the students who have just passed their 12th and want to apply for the undergraduate bachelor's programs in USA, but they do not have the SAT or ACT score. Still, they can go for the fall intake in the following universities: University of Colorado, University of Cincinnati, UMass Lowell, University of Bridgeport, Colorado State University, Seattle Pacific University, New Jersey Institute of Technology, Gannon University, Florida Institute of Technology, Dickus University, State University of New York. See, this is just a small list. Every day, the universities, more and more universities are coming up with the uh, measures to minimize the effect of COVID-19 on the on the application of the international student. So you have to regularly in touch with us. You have to keep a regular touch with us so we can give you the updated information, and we can give you the latest list of universities which are waiving off the GRE or GMAT score or the SAT or ACT scores. And you have to understand that, as I've already told, not all universities and not all programs have got the waiver for these things. And even if the waiver is there, it is definitely on case-to-case basis. You should have uh, a certain level of uh, academic brilliance to get these waivers. So this is about the universities accepting the Duolingo English test as an alternative English proficiency test. You can see our playlist. You will find a detailed, dedicated video about all about the Duolingo English test. I'm just giving a brief here. The Duolingo test is an online English proficiency test. This test you can take at the safety and comfort of your home. There are no prior appointments are required. It is just a 1 hour test. The results also come very fast. The results are declared just in 2 days. It is the cheapest English proficiency test. The cost of this test is only USD 49. You can log on to the website englishtest.duolingo.com to get the details of this test. You can even have the free practice tests on this website. The eligibility requirements are you should need a passport with you. You should have a proper reliable internet connection. You should have a computer. The computer should be have the supported browser. That means supported browser means this Duolingo test is supported by the Chrome, but still the Firefox browser is not supported so far till date. The Firefox browser is not supported for the Duolingo English test. You should have a front facing camera, a proper microphone, speakers. So all these things are required if you want to go for the Duolingo test. The details, as I say, that you can go on our video which is dedicated for the all about Duolingo test. You will get a good overview about this test through our video. So this is again a small list of US universities which are accepting the Duolingo test. To get a full list, either you go to the englishtest.duolingo.com, the official website of Duolingo English Test, where you will find the detailed and updated list of the universities which are accepting this test, or you can keep in touch with us and we can tell you if the university which you have chosen, if to apply for, and you do not have the IELTS or TOEFL score, so we can tell you if you should go for the Duolingo test. That means if that university is accepting the test or not. Many universities have waived off their application fees to help the students save the application cost. Few of them are George Mason University, Troy University, Pace University, University of Colorado, then Kent State University, UMass Lowell, Wichita State University. The last three, they have waived off their application fees. only if you're applying for the undergraduate degree programs. Because as I said that if you want to apply to the US based university, you need certain documents from your current university. But in India, because the universities and schools are not operating, you might not be able to get the application documents. So many universities have extended their application deadline. If I name few of them, it is one of them is Arizona State University, University of North Texas, Florida Institute of Technology, California State University, Kent State University, UMass. All these universities have extended their application deadlines for the fall intake. There are many more universities. Again, I would tell you, you have to contact us and to know the detailed list of such universities. And if you have any of the university in your mind, either you contact us or you go to the official website of the university to know if they have extended the application deadline. And if yes, then you should not wait and you should immediately start your application for the admission. So what, as an international student, you should know for the upcoming intake, that is the fall 2020 intake, if you're planning to go to USA. First is your admission can be deferred. There are many universities who are giving you an option if you want to defer your admission from fall to the this spring intake. Okay, if they're giving you this offer and if you want to opt for this, you should immediately contact your counselor so they can help you for in this. Universities are also giving an option to attend the online classes if in case the fall even by fall the transportation, the traveling is not permitted, then you can start attending the classes in the online platform by sitting at the safety and comfort of your house. Student visa may need to be obtained on short notice. Yes, as I already said, that embassies can start operating anytime. So you should keep all your visa application documents ready. So as soon as the embassies start operating, you need not to wait and you can immediately apply for the visa. Just few guidelines. I'm repeatedly telling you to keep in touch with your counselor to get the updated information. At the same time, you should regularly check the official university website also. You might get the emails also from the university if you applied for the admission. If you've got the I-20, the university will keep you updated through emails about whatever decisions they're taking time to time. You can choose to attend the online classes in for the fall intake if it is required. Uh, if you are choosing an online classes, apart from the cost saving and time saving, one more benefit that you might get is that it will improve your credibility as a student. It shows that you are passionate to your studies, you are sincere about your studies. Even COVID has not stopped you from attending your classes, and therefore after attending the online classes, once the things now get normal and you apply for the visa to travel, the embassy will see you as a sincere student and your chances of visa will definitely improve. If as a student you are planning to defer the offer to next intake, you should check the following things. If your study program is available for the spring intake or not, if the university will defer the offer letter automatically, or you have to reapply for the admission. This is again with different universities, with the different study programs, they have different norms for all these things. Students who applied for education loan, you should contact your education loan provider, your bank or your financial institute from wherever you have taken the loan, or from the as a government employee, if you have taken, if your parents are government employee, if you're taking the loan from your department, in that case you should inform them that if you are deferring your intake, so that you get the revised education loan. COVID-19 is a situation where you can convert the difficulty into an opportunity. Many universities are accepting alternative English tests if IELTS test is not available. IELTS, the Duolingo test, as I said, is much cheaper test. You can appear for it and you can save your cost. You can prepare for it. You can get the result fast. In fact, Duolingo doesn't charge anything to send your test scores to n number of universities. So this is again, you can take it as an opportunity. Many universities, they have liberal their application requirements. They have waived off the GRE or GMAT for the master's program, the SAT or ACT for the undergraduate programs. So again, this is a big opportunity. If you do not have the good score in these tests, or if you have not at all appeared for these tests and still want to apply for the fall, this is a big and grand opportunity for you. Many students, they approach us with the doubts regarding the intake. Here I wish to inform you and all the students that for the universities in USA, they are taking the fall intake application as a very normal way. They are very hopeful and very positive that the by the time the fall intake starts, the things will be very normal, and there are very good chances that you start the regular classroom studies. Still, the universities have prepared themselves for the online classes also, and if you attend the online classes, it will have no negative impact on your credit bearing, and you will have no negative impact on your CPT or OPT chances. So overall, it is a cost plus time plus, as I said, it increases your credibility in the eyes of embassy. So it is a cost plus time plus credibility advantage as a student if you go for the online classes, and you can convert your difficulty into opportunity. Uh, all said, I also want to tell you that all of us have been getting questions about the changed circumstances for students who returned home. That means who have come back from USA, or they're taking the online classes, or they've just become eligible for the OPT. There is a great resource from the US Department of Homeland Security, which provides guidance about moving forward this fall and what is permissible for F1 student. The link I have mentioned here, it is www.ice.gov/doclib/coronavirus/covid19faq.pdf. If you go on this, you will find answer to most of your queries. Even if you fail to find the answer on those, you can approach us. We can try to help you with the best of our knowledge. I definitely tell you that you know you need not to worry. Neither you need to drop your plans to study. You just need to plan smart. You just need to stay smart, and definitely you would have the things in your control, in your favor very soon and very fast. Mentor stands in solidarity with the people that are fighting the pandemic right now. Like any other day, our consultants across the world are on their feet to help international students. Our services are open as usual, but for the safety of students and our staff members, we strongly recommend you to connect with us over phone calls or on digital platforms. Feel free to seek any assistance you need from us. Our consultants are well equipped, well experienced to provide support to you as smoothly as it happens in face-to-face meetings. Thank you, everyone. You can note down our contact details. You can approach us on phone or WhatsApp. Our helpline number is 982 550 You can write to us on mentorcare.info@gmail.com, or you can visit us on our official website togethermentor.com. Thank you. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay home.